All right, welcome everybody to episode 6 of the Life of Cortez. We're going to be doing an SBD Cup review show featuring, again, Hugo May and David Hoffman. How are we, boys?
Yo, not too bad.
Very well.
Not too bad.
Yeah, chilling,
Big
chilling.
weekend on the tours, eh? For SBD Cup.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, one of the craziest events that Australia has had seen so far, with some of the highest level lifting the nation has to offer. Um, Now, before we jump into everything, we're going to quickly talk about the winners, the men's and female winners, mainly the podiums for SBD Cup. And we're going to break down the men's. Hugo, would you do the honors of reading out 1 to 3?
So first place, uh, Hunginator. Um, Second place was Josh Takua, and third place was Kana. So definitely a very, very exciting battle there. My hot take won it, and was a really, 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 really good, good competition. I like that one.
Yeah, it was really close for the men's, right? I think they were only separated by like literally a few percentage. Like they were just pulling to win over each other.
Yeah, yeah, but I think Hung, in all respect, had another five on his pull. He could have really pulled anything that day. And I did hear him after Takua hit his pull and he hit his third. He said, "I'm so glad you hit your third, Takua, so I could finally pull 350 in comp." Like some real demon shit right there. Like he knew, bro. He knew straight away. But yeah, that was a really, really exciting comp. But yeah, the percentages were super close. So Hung only won over Takua by 0.1%, 0.1%, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's so close. And like it pretty much could have went down to anyone towards the
hmm
final pools. And then the show
Yeah,
closer for the men's, obviously. Um, Everyone was just making these really big pulls, or even missing these really big pulls, which was very exciting to see. All right, now let's quickly go over the women's. Uh, I'll read out 1 to 3. At first place, we have Brittany Romas with a score of 108.324. Obviously, dropping down a weight class has been pretty important for her and has been super clutch for her, actually. Um, Yeah, very impressive. And number two, it was Liz Craven, another person abusing the drop a weight class method. She clocked in a score of 108.026. And then at number three, we have Vicky. So she also abused some weight class different changes, but she went up a weight
she went
class.
up.
Yeah, I showed the wrong way.
Um, and what did she finish off? She finished off at 106.82842. Which goes to show how cracked like moving a weight class up or down could potentially be, especially if there's like a division where the total record or isn't that strong. It's pretty convenient.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And I think, there's something to be said. First year of the SBD Cup, plays like that are going to be really like overpowered in the first year. Like, the record in the 69s was nowhere near as high as it was in the weight class below or above. Same with the 52s. So next year, though, I think it'll be a lot more exciting because, the weight classes that sort of win it one year are going to shoot themselves in the foot for the next year. So I think next year, I mean, Vicky's got a huge favorite there because she's really the only one that can sit in that 47 class. And now that the record in the 52s has been pushed really far, she can crack a lot of points next year. So that'll be really exciting to see. And I think, the first year of the SBD Cup, you're going to see a lot of stuff like that. But then as the years go on, it'll just be pretty much kind of going to stick in your weight class unless one weight class really isn't progressing well. So very good
Yeah,
stuff
unless you
there
want to like drop another weight class. Like let's say there's another
too.
potential weight class that you could drop to. In my head, I think 76 still has a lot of potential to potentially be pushed,
Yeah,
and,
I
and
think
maybe
76 is
Isabella
going to
could
be the weight
just
class to be pushed.
yeah, maybe she could drop another weight class to her OG weight class and do some damage there and see how it goes. Now
Definitely, definitely.
we all had some horses in the race. I
Yeah,
was mostly in charge of handling Beth along with Kelly. David was pretty much handling everybody. Who
yeah,
were
he
you
was fucking
handling?
handling the whole room, bro. Poor guy.
I was chilling. I was mostly just looking after Sam and Tom, so warming them
Well, that
up,
was pretty chill.
and then helping Kelly with attempt selection for Tommy, and then doing attempts with Lockie Allen for Big Sam Butterworth. So pretty chill. I was helping out with Beth at the start, and then kind of just handed over the reins to
Yeah,
Raz because it was too hard to try
it was
and
too hectic,
be
eh?
in all places at once.
Jeez, yeah,
Yeah,
that comp was crazy. Like it was very cramped. Like a
Yeah.
lot of
it was
a
very
lot of
cramped.
big people, and yeah, it was just super cramped. And the horse that I had in the race, I had like a crippled horse from like a budget horse shop. I had
Yeah,
James
he,
Lee.
he was getting put down after this race.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had James Lee, and you know, to be honest, it was a bit of a cracker day with James. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, I mean, I think it was a good time. I think say what you will, he didn't perform the best, but I think a lot of good moments out there on the platform for
Yeah.
James. So
Particularly the
definitely,
last
Hey,
deadlift, man. That was a big highlight of mine.
that was
yeah,
awesome. I mean,
Yeah, that was unreal,
I
man. I don't know
he
how
was
he
a good
how he
night.
did that.
I said to him like, because the plan was to just sort of pull whatever. Like I felt like letting him have fun, right? Because it's not super competitive at this comp, and he pulled 245 really easy. I let him jump to 270, and then like I when he finished it, I like gave him the attempt card in the pen. I'm like, write what you want, bro. And he put this up. He put
Right.
the three. I was like, that's right, that's right.
Let's
And like
go.
me and Yuki were popping the fuck off. I thought he locked that shit out. I really did. And then it just all went so downhill. Like he fell over, and then the red lights came afterwards. But you know what? It was a fucking good ass moment, and I think it's like a really good hero's journey kind of thing for James. Get that you got to fall to get back up. You know what I mean? So,
Mm.
but that 300, it kind of moved pretty good. So very proud of him for that.
Yeah, that
But
was
yeah,
probably better than his first 300 that he attempted, or maybe
yeah.
as
Oh,
good.
much better than the one he did in the gym for sure. Um, and yeah, he definitely had the wind blown in a different direction. He could have gotten wide lights on that one, just couldn't quite get the hips through. But it was just like it was a fun hit out for James, and good bit of good data for that comp. But yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, and given his circumstance of like the whole knee issue thing,
Oh yeah,
like he actually performed pretty well. Like James looked a bit more like serious this comp because he was probably battling more
yeah,
demons than he
yeah,
was at nationals.
yeah. No, it was really good to see. I mean, on his third squat, it was only 265, which is not a lot for him. But I could really see him after he hit that. Like I said to him, like he's alive again. Like I haven't seen this guy since he missed his third squat at nationals. He's sort of been a bit switched off. But like now he's really hungry for it. And it's awesome to see that he's actually getting a little bit more serious with his
Yeah,
own sort of mental game. And it really paid off. Like when he's serious, he's actually like ridiculously unstoppable. He just
Mm.
needs to. Sometimes he just doesn't want to get into that zone. You know what I mean? Like at nationals when he was
nationals he was
knocking over the
trolling
batter
us
before
so
his.
hard.
Bro, he was griefing, bro. He was griefing. But I
Yeah,
think,
sync is the truth, bro.
and then the red lights, bro. Holy, what a guy!
He
What a
nearly
guy!
timed. He
I love
nearly
James
timed
Lee.
out on every single squat as well.
Literally, bro, he was just taking the piss, man, like for no reason. I remember
Oh
going up
my
to him after
god.
he missed his third squat. I went up to him in the warm-up room. I'm like, "You're a fucking idiot, bro. You're a stupid shitty." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Man, I fucking vouched for you, and you just fucking come out here and do this bullshit, man. You're an idiot." And he's like, "Man, what do you score?" I'm like, "It's not about me. Fuck you." But he was serious at this comp, and he looks unstoppable when he's serious. So good to see out of James. I mean, he's got a nice big climb ahead of him now because, geez, Kana put up just such a
Yeah,
ridiculous
freak,
standard.
man.
It's amazing to
He
see.
he could have
Amazing to
done
see.
he could have done 801, but he kind of trolled himself with the
Yeah,
185.
he missed that.
He
He missed
Missed
that
re-racked
the
it.
bench.
rack
Yeah,
command. Come on, man.
He missed the rack
bro, that was.
command, bro.
I
But I
swear,
look back
when
at the
I
live
watched.
stream. It looks like he could have got it. Like he didn't technically hit the rack. He just moved it towards the direction of the rack, but he didn't
Yeah,
really
no, but
touch
I
the
saw
rack.
it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Like, if you're gonna compete at like a high level comp like this, they're gonna red light you on shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I did see him. It's more about like the intention that he was like kind of throwing it back into the rack before the rack command. So yeah, but definitely, I mean, Kana is just one of those lifters. Like the whole day, I would watch him do his opener. I'm like, oh, he's only good for another 20, and then he adds a 20, and then I'm like, oh, he's only good for another 5, and then he adds a 20, and it's just like, what is like he's got this like freak like main character superpower where it's like he just can't miss. Like he only misses 185 because he threw it back into the rack. Like I was watching his bench, I'm like, man, if I move 177 like that, I'm not getting 180 off my chest. And then he just moves 185 like that. It's just he's so ridiculously like strong and so much grit. And you got to remember, this guy isn't touching heavy loads going into comp. Like, bro, the heaviest he scored was like, well, like 270 maybe, and he
265 for a
did,
triple.
right, and he scored a 300. Can you imagine how bad that would feel on your back? Like, you would unrack that and feel like your whole spine like falling out of your ass, and he just fucking does it. Like, it's completely ridiculous. It was amazing to see though. Like, Jesus,
It's
what a
dude, and
standard!
his
And I
last
think
pull as well, man. It's like
it was ridiculous,
it was
bro.
Yeah.
so absurd, so absurd.
Is bro, he's just like one of those constant speed lifters that like just have one gear, but that gear just keeps on going.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
I
he's
thought
like
he was
a
actually good for more on that third pull. I was like, he could have pulled like 320 there. Like
yeah,
it
he's
was
like
it was
a
Yeah,
hard, but man,
yeah, he's like a Toyota Camry. He's just stuck in one gear, but so reliable. He'll get you there. He'll get you there. But really exciting to see. And the thing is, what did he weigh in at? 82.15. I don't believe he even cut too aggressively into this comp, so it's just ridiculous.
he
He's got
doesn't cut it. I believe he doesn't cut at all.
bro, he's
That's
got
so
so
silly.
much more room. It's so silly, man. It's so silly. He's got so much more room to fill out this class. I mean, yeah, like he could really just fill it out, and God forbid he eventually bulks up into the 93s.
yeah,
That'll
then
be a
no one's
problem.
safe. No
So
one's
over
safe.
for the
No one's safe. I mean, geez, he's just so incredible as like a showcase of the talent that Australia can have. Like really, like what's this? His third comp, fourth comp
yeah.
or
He's
something?
like I think he's only done like
I think it's his
6
third. I
comps
think
so
he did a
far.
qualifier.
Nah,
Really?
Warriors of
I
the
think he did.
West,
Yeah,
New South Wales States,
States. Nats.
Nuts.
APA Nats. This is his fourth.
This is his fourth comp, and it's the biggest comp that you could
That's
ever do
Yeah,
in Australia so
wait.
they came
far.
third.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is just insane. Four competitions.
Bro, his first comp, he didn't even have like proper equipment. Like he didn't even know the commands properly, and now he's
Didn't he
just
try and check in knee
smashing it.
wraps at that comp? I heard that he tried to check in
Nah,
knee
he
wraps.
just, I think he tried checking in some Vantage freaking knee sleeves, like the ones that you get at like Supplement Warehouse, bro.
Busy.
The Harbinger, is that how you say that, bro?
Yeah, pretty much. He had the Harbingers, bro. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro had the
bro,
Celsius. He had the Celsius knee sleeves. Had that. We went to Rebel Sport. Yeah, yeah. That'll get me going. But yeah, just crazy to see. Let's sort of run through the top
hey,
three
I had to talk
lifters.
about Bev. I
Oh yeah,
had
of
Bev.
course.
I had Bev. It was a pretty cracked day, to be honest. Not the result we were expecting. And obviously in the preview show, I was very bullish on Bev. Simply because, you gotta back your horses, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially when they do have a
yeah,
chance to win. It was actually a three-legged race, which we weren't. I was in
yeah.
like
That
in
was
the back of my
crazy.
head. I knew that Isabella had the potential to just like say she was 76, but then just move up anyways. But yeah, Yanni, Beth, and Isabella had a really cracked day. Like that three-way battle was pretty intense, and it pretty much
That was
came down to
awesome.
the last pool. And
Yeah,
they
that
ping-ponged the
was
squat record a few times as well, which is pretty sick.
Hmm.
yeah,
Um,
that was a really awesome like aspect of the women's. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch much of the women's live because I was, in the pit trying to wrangle James Lee. But it was, yeah, super insane. That 80, like I remember checking the scoreboard and I saw that Isabella was in the 84s and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And then at the end when she loaded the win, I was like, there's no fucking way. Like if she pulled that, That would
would
have
have been
just been
pretty cracked.
ridiculous. But I
Yeah,
didn't
that
put
would
it
have been
past her
cracked.
though. I didn't put it past her. Like she seriously could have just like, you never know. Like when you try really hard, you can pull shit out of
Yeah.
your ass. And especially with her, she's got such a wide base. But yeah, it was just a super tight battle there.
And Yachty making your last pull was actually really freaking crazy as well. She didn't
So
have a single
clutch.
That
like
was hype.
gram.
That was hype. That was hype. Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I didn't count on when I made my prediction for Beth was just I didn't realize how much Yanni was like a how do I say like a monkey lifter, like just pick it up, you know. And
Yeah,
I,
even a
for
bench,
me,
just press it.
just press it. Yeah, for me, I really like to back monkey lifters. They're sort of my favorite kind of lifter because it's like if she
Yeah.
has 217 kilos, she's gonna get 217 kilos. You know what I mean? Like she just picks it up.
Yeah, there's no
You know
head
what I mean?
nose. It's just go and
There's
pick up the barbell.
zero. Just go. And geez, what a cut she was doing into that comp with like 500
Yeah,
fucking eggs a
that's
day.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
I was I was scared she was gonna lay an egg
But to be
on
honest,
comp
bro, that's
day.
her
She might have
normal
had so many.
routine. What did she weigh in at? She
That
weighed
was
in
the
at
most fucking wicked
83.7,
cut.
so she was kind of chilling.
She was eating
Yep.
breakfast that morning,
Rifle.
bro. She weighed apparently she weighed 90 kilos the night before, and then
Yeah, I think that's just from
somehow
water
woke
weight.
up like at weight the morning of, and
That's what
I think
happens.
she was eating breakfast or eating some kind of food before weigh-ins, and I was like, bro, that's mental.
Imagine eating
Yeah,
all those
she,
fucking eggs though. I saw she was eating
Torture.
like she was eating like 12 eggs a day minimum. She's on that egg hustle. So, you know, could be
she's
something
egg
to look
maxi.
into, Raz. Maybe you can up on the egg max.
Yeah, edit the ebook.
Edit
No,
the
that needs
ebook, put
part of
the
the
Yan
ebook actually.
the egg
That is
max
part of the
apart.
ebook.
Damn.
Yeah, it's high in fat. It just
Yeah.
goes down through you. So
Yeah, I don't
she
know.
does
I think
boiled
if
eggs, but
I
I don't know if I back the boiled eggs though.
Scrambled eggs, surely.
Yeah,
yeah,
scrambled eggs, and you just inhale that shit for real.
yeah, surely like boiled eggs is absurd. Like just like
I reckon she just one bite to this, just sucks it,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and 12 times a day.
I think yeah, I mean, I don't know if my coach wrote me a get cut protocol and it was 12 eggs, I think I would throw the 12 eggs at his head and tell him to fuck off. But, you
Take his
know,
car.
that's the thing, man. There's lots of roads that lead to the same destination. So it was good to see. Definitely really good to see.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
sick.
and another part was Beth missing her last bench. That was pretty unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what happened there, to be honest.
Do you think it was just
I
the
think she's
like
pretty confused too.
do you think it's just the extra fatigue from competing at a bench only comp the week before? Like
I wouldn't think so. I think
mentally,
like mentally maybe. That's
mentally
what
I
we're trying to
find it that
figure
it
out.
mentally I found that like when you compete at a bench only comp, like no matter how much you try to not take it seriously, it does actually like
It's still a
tax you.
comp.
It's still a comp, and she was handling people as well. Like you're gonna come out of that more mentally taxed than if you were just doing a session by yourself. So I think, you know, bench only comps, they're a little silly, but you should take them a bit more seriously than you think, for sure.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
Especially when James Lee is head ref.
Oh
Yeah, on
yeah,
those demon
James Lee.
principles.
Bro, those were tough. He looks. If you don't keep that dead
Plus,
stop, it's GG.
hey,
All right, now
he,
moving on. Do you boys have any other notable performances that you guys want to highlight? Let's start off with the
I think,
52s.
yeah,
Yeah, freaking Kate Nax actually really impressed me quite a bit
yeah.
actually.
I mean, she was pretty injured, pretty beat up going into this
That's what
comp.
I was gonna say, man. For
Bro,
someone
she
who
was
was like
limping in the back room.
quote unquote
Yeah,
broken, she actually
dude,
popped off.
she actually
Yeah,
did
like
great, and yeah,
bro, like it was
crazy.
pretty cracked. Like she was limping, and then like she still somehow managed to pull 170 out of nowhere.
Bro, the
Like
jumps
Yeah,
are
that was freaking insane.
hilarious. I was talking to Victor, and he's like, "Bro, don't look at those jumps," or something to that effect. It was hilarious. He's like, "I
yeah,
would never do this normally."
yeah, because she missed 145, then jumped to 155, then to 170, which is
Did
pretty
you
crack.
did you hear about how she missed 145?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
clear.
What was it?
Okay, so she's at the back. I think it was her hamstring or her glute was hurting, and Foreman was
Hamstring,
out
yeah.
there like giving her some treatment, like I
Yeah.
don't know, like a massage or something like that. And then she was rubbing deep heat on her leg. So I was walking around at the back because I was warming up the guys on the next flight, and I see her kind of just like rubbing deep heat, or what I assume is deep heat. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was on her
is
hamstring,
deep
on her like her glute and stuff. And then all of a sudden you just hear Jacob Sofianis on the mic being like, Kate Nax, like bars loaded for Kate Nax. And they keep calling her name, and so she just starts sprinting out to the barbell. Doesn't even have any time to rinse her hands or put chalk on her hands. So she just walks up, tries to pick up 145 with deep heat on her hands, and the bar just slips out of it and she drops it.
Yeah, low key though, the sabotage there is kind of crazy. Because the next person to come out, you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? The bar's so slippery,
Yeah, who
man.
did this?
DP keys right
Who's
there. That's a
oiling?
good play.
Who's
I like
oiling
that.
the bar?
Who's oiling the bar? You
Yeah,
know, I've
I
actually,
think I saw. I think I saw that happen when she was literally like, I think she had headphones on, and then Victor comes running out, Kate, Kate, and she's like, oh, what, me? And then she starts running as well, and
Yeah, it was
yeah.
hilarious. Everyone's like, why is there no like white stuff on her hands? Where's the chalk?
it's all deep heat.
So she's oiled up for that pull.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But then still, just like to have the balls to jump 10 off that, and then another 15 off the following is
Yeah.
pretty insane. And to do that
And
all
she,
while having injuries like that is insane.
yeah, she was limping out of there the next, after that last pull. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, as someone who's had proximal hamstring tendinopathy, man, that shit is
Right.
like some of the worst shit ever, bro. Like,
That's what I'm
knee
saying. Like that to
tendinopathy
me is so
is
impressive.
bad, but prox hamstring, bro, you cannot warm that shit up, man. Like, you can
Yeah.
try, you do some fucking hip thrust, some shit. Nah, it just feels like shit always, and especially on squats, it just feels like your ass is coming apart. It's just the worst fucking feeling in the world. So yeah, that was something I was super surprised with.
That was so impressive
Um,
for me. Like especially someone who had hamstring tendinopathy. I'm like, bro, how did you do that? Like, I couldn't even do 270 properly. You just
yeah,
thugged it out. Yeah, pretty impressive. Anyone else in the 52s?
I mean, I
Zin
thought it was
had a pretty
cool
good
that
pull.
we already touched on Vicky, but I thought it was cool that Vicky could hang with the other 52s
yeah,
Yeah,
after just on a whim, basically just being like, I don't want to cut, let's just do 52s. Like the fact that she was right up there, she even podiumed as a 52, just goes to
yeah,
show
she
that
did.
imagine if she got to like 53, 54 kilos and did a cut down. Like, who
Yeah,
knows
definitely.
where she would be at. Like, imagine her bench with an extra 5 keys of body weight.
I
Imagine
mean,
how
she
much
took
better her
the,
squat would be. It would
It's
be like
crazy.
it would
she,
be crazy to see what she could do at 52
60? I reckon
if
she
she
could do
made
like
the
55,
move.
60
she took
potentially.
the, yeah, she took the bench record. Pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
And
It's a cool.
only
It's cool.
lost to, yeah, only lost to Liz by 4.5 kilos.
Really?
So really awesome out of Vicky. Yeah, she
And
did
Yeah,
great.
and it
She
was
did awesome.
to be
crazy.
honest, Vicky's squat and deadlift were really like chill too. Like I think she had like 2.5 on each of those. Bench was pretty much capped out. So that's pretty impressive. She could
Yeah,
hang at the
man. So
best,
yeah,
which
100%.
is which is
100%.
kind of crazy. And like even like another person is like Liz Craven. That's another person we got to highlight. Like it didn't look like she missed a bit
Huh.
of strength at all.
Yeah, I didn't even know
Nice,
she
Like
definitely.
cut.
what the hell? I'm looking at this and I'm like, dude, is this her 57 numbers? And she just freaking smashed it. Like 145 squat was pretty much capped for the day, which is fair enough. Her second was called on depth. And then all of her deadlifts and her benches were pretty good too. I think she only benched like 82.5 at nationals.
Yeah, and
And she
her
been
deadlift was
82 and a
ridiculous too.
half
It was
here.
stronger than
Yeah.
nationals at 57.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, her positioning at 52s actually looks freaking silly. Like, she looks like she could pull whatever if she wanted
I
to.
think she kind of wants to sit at 52s from here moving forward. I think she kind of wants to. That's a little bit what I was gleaning from Alex, is just like she likes to be 52. And she does
Yeah, I
seem
think that's her OG
insanely
weight
strong at
class
52.
anyways.
It is the OG weight class, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's cracked.
We just
Crazy
glazed
day.
over Zinyu real quick. Run it back to her.
Alright,
Monster
let's look
deadlift.
at Monster Deadlift. She obviously took the record off Liz Craven. We all knew that she could potentially pull 183.5, but she's just always been pushed to the point where, she's had to pull for position or podium. But today she felt like she could just empty out the deadlift, and she landed at 183.5. She did miss 2 squats earlier on in the day, which was on death.
That bothered me
Death?
more than it should have. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
wasn't
death.
that the exact
Oh,
same
geez.
attempts at nationals as well?
I don't think the attempts were the same, but it was the same thing of like just not squatting.
Same
to death.
outcome.
Yeah.
Hey, at least she made 2 benches this time. Like,
No, didn't
all
she
3
make
benches
three?
actually.
Yeah, she benched 75 from memory, which was a comp PR. So bench has improved, deadlift has gone up as well. And she's got the ability to squat, man. Like, she definitely does. I would love to see her
Yeah,
go
and
3
she
for
actually
3
did
on
pretty
squat
alright.
and actually push some kilos there.
No, she did great. She came 5th
104%.
overall.
Dude, yeah, I know. With
Yeah.
one squat, again, like similar thing to nationals, where it was like, dude, if we go 3 for 3 on squat and put even just 5 keys on it, it's like, dude, you're back in the conversation again for.
Yeah, it's
Moving
not.
right
It's
up
not
there.
far. It's not far. Just
Especially with
yeah,
people
just a few things she
invading
has
the
to-
weight class, like Liz coming down,
Vicky coming up.
It's like, damn, you're getting hit from
Yeah.
all angles.
Yeah, but I think, well, hopefully she does sort of fix those depth issues and can really
Yeah.
just come
She's
alive.
great-
Because
she's
I
a
mean,
great
if she
athlete,
just,
man.
yeah, if
Very
she goes
strong.
3 for 3, it's just like definitely in contention. And final pull is very, very strong. It's a very, very strong
Yeah,
thing
it's
to
really,
have.
really impressive.
Yeah.
I'm a big
There's
fan
a world
of
where she can
watching
pull
her.
like 190, which is pretty correct if you think
100%,
about it.
yeah.
190 at 52 is freaking insane.
Yeah, that's
And
like
I think like
almost
her and Liz
approaching
have the
4
capacity.
times. Almost.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the next weight class. Well, it is the next weight class.
It was
60,
60 and
69.
69.
69, so a very
Brittany.
big jump. No 57s, no 63s. We have Brittany. I don't feel like the people from Melbourne freaking won this comp, which is kind of
Yeah.
crazy. They
Yeah.
just took this comp with both hands and just ran away with it. But yeah, Brittany was probably someone we didn't super have on our radar.
I mean,
I
we had
thought
it, but
I
we just
definitely thought
didn't
it
give it
was.
enough respect for sure.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that. Like we all knew that. Well, actually, to be fair, let me rephrase that. I specifically remember in the first one we did, the preview, where she was just coming around with that back tweak, that back injury,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, and we weren't sure what that was going to mean for the comp day. And I think I said this to her boyfriend Bo out the back. Where I was like, man, I don't know how Brit always does this, where it almost looks like every big comp anyway at least, her training's going fantastically, and then there's this big road bump or big spike of my back or something happens,
Yeah.
and then somehow in a week and a half it's turned around, bang, and then she's just like absurdly strong on comp day.
Well,
And it's like
she
nothing
hit.
ever happened at all. It's like, it's the most insane thing to me that it's just like, no matter what, like it could be the worst comp prep ever, it's like your back can break in half, and then she comes through and it's like, cool, I'm gonna win nationals, I'm gonna win SBD
Well,
Cup.
I
And
think
it's
that's
just
why
ridiculous.
that's why she goes by Brittany. Like she's just got the grit, you know what I mean? And like,
yeah, for
dude,
real.
dude, she hit a 6 kilo comp PR total in the weight class below.
Yeah. Same thing like Liz. She cut, it didn't even look
Just
like it.
looks, yeah, exactly, like crazy. I mean, just really wipe the floor with the 69s. Squat record, bench record, deadlift record, total record, and
And
win
great,
overall.
great
Like,
attempts too, by the
Oh,
way.
Oh,
shit,
perfect.
What a
Nine
that
for 9
payday, bro.
day. Really
yeah. Well, how much is that? What,
1500 plus 450.
450.
2100.
It's almost
Yeah, just
no,
over 2K.
1950
Nah, because it was what, squat, bench, deadlift total. Oh no deadlift.
total as well.
No deadlift record, right?
No,
that
she
is-
got the deadlift
didn't,
record.
Didn't Kate have the deadlift record?
No, she missed it.
No, from
Wait, no,
that
yeah,
slot
you're
earlier
right,
in
you're
the year.
right, you're right.
No,
you're right,
she's
you're
got it.
right.
I've got the lifting cast right here. She got it.
Really?
The
Yeah.
R stands for total record.
Yeah, I was so sure that was the R just means that it became a total record when it was in the deadlift box.
Oh, okay. My fault.
I'm
Uh,
pretty sure that
Kate
has it.
Kate
And
is
it's
the
like
deadlift
two-
record holder.
Yeah, she did pull 212, right?
Yeah, 212 or 215 at Nats. So it would be in 3.
Yeah.
So you're right. It wasn't 2100. It was the 1950.
1950.
Still, bro, that's covering your
Still,
common
fucking-
flights.
Fat
Plus some-
payday.
have a nice meal after that. You know what I mean?
Let's
Yeah.
go back up.
Let's
Yeah,
run it up.
it's
Let's run it back, bro. K
Back
barbecue.
76. Let's go.
Give me some Wagyu after that. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, amazing work. And then Caitlin as well. She didn't have sort of the day she was looking for, but still crazy that she can hang with the big dogs. I mean, you know,
yeah.
if she,
She's a great lifter.
she's a great lifter. She's just so, hardworking, and she just unfortunately had some troubles with squat that day and missed that last deadlift. But still amazing that you can
Had a
hang
hectic prep
with
as well.
these. Yeah,
Like
She did?
yeah.
getting flown over to, I think she was getting contracted to like go Gold Coast from her
Oh.
hospital to Gold Coast, which is why she was just training at
hectic, dude.
Nexus and just coin flipping everything, right?
Yeah, because
yeah,
I
it was
mean,
actually really
yeah,
insane.
That is crazy.
yeah, I mean, she's one of the most like hardworking people outside of powerlifting. I mean, she's
Yeah, for real. Saving lives and
just recently become an endocrinologist, which I can't imagine would be easy.
Actually, while we're on the subject of healthcare workers, I'm pretty sure Zin's a doctor.
that.
Don't
Zin,
quote
yeah,
me,
Zin
but
is
I
a
think-
doctor too.
It's like,
Yeah.
damn, that's crazy.
Man, look at us, bro. We're just a bunch of bums, bro. We don't do shit.
At home on a
We're just on
Tuesday.
spreadsheet typers,
Yeah,
bro.
just pull up some stupid fucking spreadsheets, bro. Yeah, looks good. That's what we do. Looks good, mate.
Add more next week.
Nice.
Have a good day.
Yeah. More legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Midfoot. That's our job, bro. A bunch of
You know,
shitties,
these
man.
people are dealing
But-
with like dying people, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. I mean, I can't imagine it would be easy to balance training in that. Like, geez, if I come in training after standing up for 4 hours, like, I'm shit. Like, I'm actually trash.
It's over.
Like, my knees are exploded from standing up. Like, I'm so fucking fragile. So,
And lower back
big respect to everyone who's putting together these crazy meets with busy lifestyle. I mean, externals are real. People that say externals aren't real have one good session, despite eating less than 500 hamburgers. But externals aren't real. No, they're real, man. Don't fucking kid yourself, bro. Don't fucking kid
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, crazy,
developments.
crazy out of those ones.
And then we have 76, the Battle of the 76ers. We have Shania, Kelly, and who else?
No
Was
one.
that it?
That was it.
Yeah, those two. Because
Yeah.
IBW and Brett
Liza,
left.
yeah, IPW was meant to be 76, but Shania, start off with her. She had a pretty good day, especially on
Bro,
squat.
squat was crazy. Squat was
Yeah.
so
like
good.
she milked that extra 2.5. I'm like, all right, that's pretty gangster.
Yeah, squat was sick. Really good.
That's mad respects. And then her bench, obviously, just coin flipping a 2.5 kilo jump from 90 to 92. You sometimes you win those, sometimes you lose those. And her deadlift, to be honest, I was expecting a bit more in her deadlift. I thought she'd probably be more capable of pulling upwards of like 215, 220. But they took a 2.5 jump on the final pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But
not sure.
overall, I
can't
think she had a
comment on
pretty
what
good day.
happened, but yeah, her deadlifts look great in training, and it's definitely gotten stronger. Like, I'm pretty sure she missed. Oh man, I can't remember. It was like 210. I think she tried to pull at Nats to try and beat Britt, and she missed that. So it's nice to see that her strength has come up, especially on the deadlift after squatting a heap more as well. So
Yeah,
strength is
I
trending
think.
in the right direction. It's just typical
I mean-
quote unquote wasn't there on the day.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could also just be because she pushed that squat so hard for that extra 2.5. I mean, 2.5 on squat, and it's like at 10. It's definitely gonna take away from
Yeah.
that final pull.
I agree.
So yeah, I mean, happens. Some different taper, can definitely put that together. And Kelly,
Hell yeah. 191
Squat day.
squat
I think-
is pretty fucking cracked.
absolutely cracked. Absolutely cracked. Just didn't really. What was I didn't get a chance to see what happened with her pulls. Do we know what happened? Because she went
Apparently,
1 for 3 on pulls.
I didn't.
I
I
heard
didn't actually get to
she had like
watch.
vertigo or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, this happened
Like
at Nats 2022.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure.
know. Someone told me she had vertigo, and I'm like, oh, okay. And like when she was pulling it, she looked a bit discombobulated, but like
Mm.
she managed to clutch. She managed to clutch it, which
she
is pretty
managed to clutch
impressive.
it out. Jeez, I mean,
Man, that's crazy.
if you pull up her open powerlifting, I think she's actually done the most competitions I've seen out of anyone. Like, this is
It should be
ridiculous. Like,
Liz done a few comps.
I think it
bro,
might be more.
just click on this page. Man, this is like insane. Insane. Scroll down. That
Does
is
she have 2 pages?
like, yeah, pretty
Holy,
much.
That is mental. What?
bro, 2012, bro, I was like 12 years old, 11 years old.
Yeah, she did 1,
20,
2, 3, 4, 5 meets in 2012. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
oh, we're gonna
6
be here all
meets in
day.
2013. Bro, it's like 5 to 6 meets a year.
Yeah,
That's a 12-year career. That's freaking crack. That's actually impressive.
Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know, I think Kelly is probably like around 40. It says here on Open Powerlifting she's 43. And she's
So she's like
squatting 190. Well, she squatted 191. Like,
Is that
she's
all-time
crazy.
PR? I think it's all-time PR.
200. Yeah, her
Yeah, that's
best
all-time
is
PR.
yeah, it was by 1 kilo. So all-time PR by 1 kilo. She pulled 200 at her last comp in
Yeah.
July of this year as well. Like, she is seasoned veteran.
Seasoned,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so
if
many comps.
yeah, I think if her pull showed up, she definitely. I just think bit of an unfortunate day for her pulls. I mean, missing opener twice and then almost bombing out, but still clutching it up.
Yeah,
It was good
I
to
mean,
see.
If it was the case of Shed Vertigo, like, insane finish to clutch up
Definitely.
and finish the meet.
Definitely.
Right, I'm moving on
Next,
to 84s.
84s.
You touched a bit on this, but between Beth, Isabella von Weisenberg, and Yanni. Very close battle, to be honest, and this was the one that I was the most hyped for. I'm going to start off with Yanni. Obviously, she won the weight division and the battle in the day. She got the squat record on her opener, bumped it up, and then she tried going for 205.5 to try secure a chip, and she just wasn't able to get it on the day. Yeah, so very strong performance on squat regardless. And her bench is what sort of impressed me the most, to be honest, because 125 in training. I believe Hayes talked about her hitting 120 a few times in training, but I mean, it looked like 125 was really strong, and she had like an extra 2.5 even. And she potentially could even secure the bench record if Beth didn't hit 128. If it was like 127.5, 127 flat, I think Yanni definitely could have secured a bench record. And then her final pull, there was not a single gram left on that final pull. That was freaking crazy.
Yeah, that grind was insane. You know what's crazy is I was at the back warming up the boys, and I heard the crowd going nuts, and I had enough time to walk around, poke my head out, and look around, and still see the bar go from her knees to lockout, because that's how long the bar took to actually go, like, from the floor to lockout.
Yeah, because I heard the ups, and I was like, oh, there's no way she's getting this, man. This up's been going on for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I, like, I get to, like, see, and I'm like, she's like, actually looked at it, I'm like, what the hell? Crazy. But, I mean...
And you're right.
Look at...
You go.
Yeah, look at Isabella. I mean, if she... Because she benched, like, 110 one time in training. If she did that, she would have just won.
Yeah.
Like, she would have only needed to pull 225. Think about that.
Yeah, true.
Like, I mean, if her bench showed up, she would have just won it. So, that is something that's pretty crazy to think about, is that she can, like, not really focus too hard on powerlifting, and then come back, squat an all-time PR,
Still be one of the best.
and then still be one of the best. Yeah, I mean, crazy. I mean, if she just could have benched a little bit more, like 110 bench, she would have definitely, I reckon she would have won it for sure. So
100%.
that is something I want to give a big shout out to.
And you're right with Alex Hayes chasing Yanni down with a brick of chalk. I think she was like on her opener, she was like super late to be like on the platform. So Alex just starts running with her with like a brick of chalk and just freaking grabs her hands, chases her down. You need this.
Jeez,
Right, she held on to it, bro.
She held on to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Alex Hayes played that day really well. I can imagine how stressful that would have been. Handling people in the morning session and then going on to handle Liz and Yanni is just like that's crazy. And Kate
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, it was a big day for him,
Yeah.
man.
That would have been devilish. Like handling, at least they were all in the same flight, which is nice, but handling that many people in a day, I'm sure he went home and felt like an absolute, like, felt his brain had fallen
I
out of his
felt
head.
that. I felt that.
Yeah,
He
you
had a
felt
burger.
that. You felt.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
three.
Bro, I
definitely
I
get a
had
felt
three
it,
burger.
in the
bro.
morning. Yeah, 3 in the morning, and that was enough.
Yeah,
That was
I mean,
crazy.
I looked around and everyone was sort of going places, and I was like, you know what I need into my primary pools. So I drove home, McDonald's, give me that meal for two, 4 burgers, 2 chips, 2 drinks. Oh, it's comp prep, baby.
We're
And
so on.
hey, I was so on. That was the best shit I ever ate in my whole life, man.
What comp are you doing again?
Yeah, fuck you, man. You're a fucking piece of shit, man. Fuck this David Performotion guy. He's actually the biggest hater in the world. After the comp day finished, I was like, oh yeah, dude, good job today, man. Yeah, I'll see you in Perf Cup. He's like, oh, are you coaching? I'm fucking competing, bro. You know I'm competing. Fucking piece of shit. And Greta was there too, just like laughing at me. Fuck, bro. This fucking David guy's such a piece of shit, man. Fuck you, bro.
I was so tired, man. I was just
Well
delusional.
then,
Like,
I
oh
said
my god.
just because my open powerlifting looked like Martin Sweeper, don't mean you can count me out, man. Man, fuck you, bro. You're actually a piece of shit. Fuck this David guy, bro. You're laughing at my jokes all day, and then you're gonna hit me with that at the end, bro. Fuck, man. Making me feel like an idiot, man. In front of Greta too, like just making me look
Yeah.
like a shitty, bro. Fuck. You fucking piece of shit.
And
Fuck
Greta
this
was giving
David
it to
guy.
you as well. It was so funny.
She was, bro. I was getting hounded, bro. I was getting hounded on 2 fronts, man. Fuck. Oh,
So good.
bro, I can't believe it. The disrespect. The disrespect. I'm telling you, Sunday morning session B, that's gonna be the one to see. It even rhymes, guys. Come on.
Not even
I've
prime
bolted down the
time.
platform. I've bolted down the platform so heavily to try
Yeah,
and
you
resist
better.
Hugo.
You better. I'm throwing the combo rack at your head, bro. If I see your thumb ass out there in the crowd, bro, if you're MCing, man, I'm fucking throwing the combo at your head, bro. You better watch out. You're lucky I don't throw a fucking red at your head like a frisbee. Fuck you, bro. You're actually a fucking piece of shit. Where were we? Where were we?
We're about to go on to
Beth.
the men's.
Beth,
Are we?
No, Beth. Let Raz cap it
Beth,
off with Beth.
My bad.
Beth, if Yanni didn't make her final pool, we were in the driver's seat and we probably would have taken like 225 or even 222 even.
I
Just to,
did
like,
see
push
that.
it even more. We were like kind of in a hard spot. Where like I think the next podium position between 1 to 5 would have been like very hard and unachievable. I think Dave was doing the math and it was like 229.5.
Yeah,
Somewhere around there.
229.5 is what I came up with.
And that probably would have stretched Beth by like I don't know by 4 or 5 kilos. Yeah, so plan B was to just defend 84.
Mm,
And yeah, that was
that
really
last pull was so
challenging.
close. Yeah.
That
I
last
mean,
pull, yeah.
because I saw you guys went 227.5 instead of 227 to like because 227 would have matched Yanni, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
and you went to
person
point
Would have
5.
matched.
who gets the
Oh,
total
yeah.
record first gets the
Yeah.
key.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was that as well. So
So that's why
definitely got stretched a little bit too thin on that last pull. I mean, she was good for 2.5, I reckon. Do you reckon as well?
yeah, 2.5.
Maybe.
I think the OG plan was 2.5.
I think 2.5 would have been a really tough fight, but she got it really close with the 2.7.5. But I think yeah, if she just hit that projected bench, definitely would have been a different sort of day.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
And
tough.
if
It's tough.
you
There's
milked a bit more of the squat, like 2.5, that would have been very optimal as well.
that's the thing though. Like relying on bench is such a, I would say like volatile lift to rely on. I'd say it's probably the worst of the three to be good at because it's subject to the most amount of variability on the day. Like speaking from experience, like being good at bench press is like fucking worthless compared to being good at squat. Like if you're good at squat, like you can just win the day already. Like start the day, cool, I won. And I just chill out. But bench, I mean, oh, this V2 is broken in by, someone else, so it feels completely different to the one that I normally bench on. Oh, this carpet has a bit of baby powder on it. It's Jova. Oh, my fucking shoulder blade isn't retracting properly. Oh, my fucking wrist wrap is broken. I don't know, like so much shit can go wrong on bench press. Oh, the refs are giving me hard calls. Like compared to squat and deadlift, I feel like it's just not as volatile. And like 1 kilo is enough to make you miss a bench by like a lot, but like
Yeah.
1 kilo is not enough to make you miss a deadlift or a squat by a lot. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you can kind of grind that.
definitely, I think a bit of data there for Kelly and Beth to look towards to see what sort of went wrong on bench that day, and look to sort
Yeah.
of preemptively counteract that.
Also, like Beth during prep, like she obviously had a few run-ins with injury, especially like for her squat. If you can get that back to like all-time levels of like that 197,
Yeah.
200 range that we all know she's capable of, like
Mm.
yeah, she'll definitely be looking very lethal for nationals. She
Yeah,
puts
I
it
mean
all
it's good.
together in
It's
a
good to
day.
see that the weight class is populated. So I
Mm.
think she got what she wanted. Beth wanted competition. Now going into nationals, there's competition, which is really good to see.
Do we know if
Yeah, let's see if
Isabella's
she
going to
can
do
get back.
nationals, or is it just the comeback meet for SBD Cup and then back to
She
I hope
kind
she
of
does.
seemed. I hope she does, but she seemed like she posted that she had like the most fun she's had in powerlifting, and the spark is back.
Yeah,
So
That's cool.
and
That's really
like
cool.
on her
I
story,
like
it was
that.
like if I don't enjoy this meet, then I'll be hanging
I
up the
quit.
belt. And then if she says if I really enjoy this meet, then I'll have another crack.
Nice.
So
That'd be really
that's
cool,
pretty
man. It'd
valid.
be cool to see the three-way battle again, run it back at Nats.
Yeah. Or even if she
that's
dropped
so-
76 and then just fucking
Mogs
went,
everyone in there.
because we'll just go just destroyer mode. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But no, it's good to see. I really hope to see her stick around at least for, nationals, world cycle. That would be awesome.
That would be really cool, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the
All right,
men's. We'll start off
Andrew.
66.
True.
Andrew. This guy did great. He did awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
dude, he
defied
popped
my
off.
expectations.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
Squat
like,
record,
damn, this
deadlift
guy-
record,
Squat
what a
rec-
freak.
Total
Yeah,
record.
I mean, I
as well?
total record. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he popped
Yeah.
off.
I was, because it with Andrew, he's that kind of lifter where it's like you don't know what the fuck he's gonna do until it's comp day, right? Like his training is never really that reflective. And I mean, he weighed in at 65.5 as well. Like Broom on the cart, put up a great total.
He's
Like,
really
He
good at
popped
cutting
off. He
at
popped
this
off.
point.
really awesome work from Andrew. I think having Yuki there, pissed him off enough to go do something good. The Yuki was like flying and coming up to him like, "When you gonna beat me, man? You want me to come out bench for you?" It was awesome. So
It's like, bro,
I love
he
Yuki.
beat you like a couple months ago. What do you mean?
Hey, Yuki knows how to fire him up. Don't. He kept offering
That's
to go out
mad.
and bench for him.
That's such good chat. I love that.
I mean, Yuki was. I definitely reckon if you ask any of the athletes on the day, like Yuki was like a jester, court jester. I mean, he was going around at the start pretending to interview everyone with a microphone that wasn't turned on, and people were like full talking into it, like for no reason. Like he would come up to them and be like,
Yeah, you get
"Tom,
it
I
for
hear
me.
Michael." He's like, "Tom, I hear Michael's gonna beat you. What do you think about that?"
Yeah,
And then Yuki's like, "What's the?" Oh, right, you can't interview Chris Yip, man. You need an interpreter for that. Chris Yip is telepathic, speaks telepathically. He like taps his finger in Morse code. Shout out Chris Yip. Love Chris Yip. But yeah, awesome work from Andrew. I mean, that was great to see. That was really awesome. What did he take? He took 5th, which is awesome.
Yeah, he took 5th
bro.
overall.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
given
5th
the
overall.
situation where he's like pulling first,
The record
Coming
was
off
high.
of Worlds.
And the record was high.
Yeah. Coming off
yeah,
of Worlds,
every single
record was
like the
high.
66 is always a bit of battle, so it's always been pushed. So he just pushed it even more, which is pretty sick to see.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was really great out of him. 2 kilo total PR, I believe. Yeah.
Madness. That's sick.
Awesome. 3 kilos. My bad. But yeah, moving on. 74s. We have
74.
Kayan.
Oh,
I
my
mean-
homie. I was so sure of it, bro.
Yeah.
They
I
were
mean,
super bullish.
Yeah.
Close though.
I was
Close. I
low-key
mean, geez,
glazing.
you were low-key
Yeah.
glazing, but you know, I get it. He's got the aura. He's got the aura. I mean, had he hit his last pulls, total record
What
would have
was
been
his?
his.
Yeah, is that what the third pull was? Was it 300?
302.5 would have been total record by, yeah, total
Yeah,
record.
it was
Because I think the record's 730 now.
737.5. No, it was 737, I think, when he loaded that last one, right? And the record is 736.5.
Let me pull that up.
I think he was pulling to beat Leo's record by 1 key.
Yeah, I know that he was. Let me pull up the fact.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but from memory, when I was doing the math out the back, it was it wasn't actually to go for 10 times. It was for 737 to beat the record.
Well, he was sitting at 707 total, and he was looking to jump 32.5, so it would have been 740.
Yeah, maybe it was for 7.
Leo's record's 736.5. I think he was going for 10x.
Yeah, okay. He said, "I'm not beating Leo by a kilo. I'm beating him by 3.5."
Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah,
10 times.
respect. I mean, he hit those deadlifts or that third squat, definitely 10x is there. You know,
Didn't really have
I
any
think.
records to play with either, to be honest.
Nah, that's the tough thing, bro.
The
Fucking,
bench record's so high.
it's so unfortunate, bro. Like Steven set the squat, Steven set the bench, and then Leo's
And
got the
then
deadlifts.
Leo's
It's
had
just
the
like,
bench.
it's like fuck, bro.
And then he went, okay, bye.
Like he's good at
Well, I
all
don't
three,
think.
but he's not the best at all three. So it's just
Yeah, well, I mean, he has the potential to be the next, avatar of the 74s. You know, his bench is only 6.5 off of the national record. His squat is only, well, squat was kind of far, 20-ish
13.
off the record. Yeah, 13. And then pulls. What's he pulled in training? Is it 300?
I think he's pulled 3. I think.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. But some data to play with there. 707 is still nothing to scoff at for a 74.
No way. Yeah, 700 plus at 74 is really good, dude. Really, really good.
Crazy. All right, moving on to the 83s. James Lee.
Woo.
Enough said, mate.
Yeah,
Enough
we
said.
really touched on Big James here.
I mean, had he got his last pull, he would have, that would have been, not too far off of his total record of his previous best, which is actually pretty good to see considering he's been snapped up and he squatted, like 20, 30 under his best. So,
yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Emilio, jeez, he was serious.
Yeah, he was.
He was so
fired up.
Bro, he was so serious. I offered him a cigarette. He's like, nah, man. I'm locked in today.
That's the sign of being serious.
That's how you know, bro. That's how you know. But I talked to him after the fact, and the real reason he was so serious was because he's like, fuck, bro, I don't want to pull under 300 today. If I pull under 300, I'm shit. So he just like, the whole day he was just wanted to pull above 300. That was his sort of thing.
He also had 9 for 9 as
but-
well, which is kind of impressive.
Yeah, I mean, was he one of the only men to go 9 for 9? It was him, Butterworth, and Hunganator.
Hung don't miss.
Only no. Hung. What noise your gun make? What noise your gun make, bro? I kept saying that to him. Said it 8 times to him. I hope he still likes that joke. What noise your gun make? Hung. And he's like, yeah, man. I'm like, that's good. That's what I like to see.
He was like, get away from me.
Yeah, he's like, actually, nah, he came up to me, bro, before pulls. He's like, hey, I like your podcast, bro. And to every SBD Cup athlete, bro, we told you not to listen, bro. I swear every single one of you fuckers listen to the damn podcast, bro. Every single fucking one of you guys, bro. No,
they're all in the back
everyone
talking
listen-
about it. I'm like, they're like, yeah, do
But
you
I
get
could
keep
tell
your lifts?
people-
Nah, I don't get keep my lifts. Like, it doesn't really
bro,
make a
people were giving me,
difference.
people were giving me stink eyes, bro. Like, come on, man.
For real.
Sorry, bro.
I'm like, you're lucky we even
Just trying to make
talking
some-
about you.
Like, no, like,
trying to bring
bro,
life to the
zero
sport.
disrespect to these guys, man. Like, we give them all due respect. You guys are all fucking crazy. We didn't get invited to this fucking con. We suck. Fucking ass, bro. Yeah, like, hey, like,
So funny.
if I was competing, it's a different story. Like, okay, yeah, listen to this guy, bro. But like, come on. You're like top
Yeah,
24
man, it's
athlete in
not
the
even-
country, bro. Like,
Chill.
Don't listen. don't listen.
Yeah, turn it
It's
off
not
right
even
Keep it
now.
think that like it's like a personality attack. Like we hate you as an individual, but we're just talking about you lifting some circles, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
And then last 80. Oh yeah, Emilio did great. Yeah, last hit 9 for
Yeah,
9.
he had a back tweak leading into this comp actually,
Yeah,
and
Did he?
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh
he
And
shit!
no,
scored his heaviest
his
squat.
knee was
Didn't he squat a
Cool.
his
PR
knee.
or like close to it?
Yeah,
What did
his
Yeah,
he
but
knee
squat?
was
his
fried
heaviest
as
squat
well.
in training was 240,
Yeah, wow.
and he opens on
No, it's,
240, smokes it.
no, I think his heaviest squat was 250 in week 1, and then had to regress.
Yeah, something like that.
To regress.
Yeah,
He
That's
he had like the
crazy.
stanky leg. He was telling me
but
Right.
hey,
Okay.
there's a
his
world
knee
where
was
he
hurting.
benches like where he squats 270,
Yeah,
benches like
that's his comp PR
85,
on squat. That's
and
crazy.
deadlift
Good job.
330.
Yeah,
Like he'll be definitely be in there.
definitely in the running. I think 83s next year is going to be so awesome to see. I mean, with
Yeah.
Tanis, Kana, Amelia,
Yeah. It's
James
really
Lee,
close.
if he revives, it'll be a
Yeah.
really, really nice. That'll be definitely that's the new top weight class I'm projecting for next year's nationals for sure.
Aiden also looks pretty strong too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
tripled
Potsy.
250 really nicely.
Shout
Yeah,
out,
Paul's
shout
doing
out,
great.
Potsy.
He squats
Bro, respond to my
270.
message, bro. Potsy came up to me in the warm up room. He's like, "Hey, you got an idea for the next Valentine's Day video?" I wrote him a whole script, bro. This guy's hasn't even fucking read it, man. Fucking Aiden
What,
Potts,
did you
bro.
write the first Valentine's Day video?
No, bro. He just came up to me. He's like, "Oh, bro, you seem like a witty guy, right? But yeah, give me some ideas, bro." I was like, "Yeah, bro, I got you." Fucking sent him a whole. I feel like an idiot now, bro. I like read the script. Not even
Unsend the
responding, bro.
message. Take it back.
I legit, bro. I'll make the video. Fuck this guy, bro. It's a good one as well. Like, it's funny. Fucking Aiden Potts. But yeah, shout out Aiden. He's looking strong. Um, good to see. Good to see. Back is healing, and if he can pull what he pulled, what did he pull? 340.
Yeah, 340. Yeah. And he held
Crazy.
on.
He held on. He held on. So yeah, I
There
mean,
you
I
go.
think he might just need to like just try hit his third deadlift one time in comp just to sort of figure out what it feels
Just
like.
one time.
Just to
Yeah, just warm it up.
just yeah, get it going. You know what I mean? Has he qualified yet? Doesn't he have to do a qualify?
No, you can use Nats.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
because of the date change, it's within the 12-month period, so you can use your nationals to.
Oh, sneaky
What?
players, sneaky players.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That means people didn't even have to qualify again.
No, like well, I mean, Forsberg did Worlds, so he's not really one
Yeah.
to
I
do
love
that. But yeah, he's not competing again until Nats.
I fucking love
That's fair.
Forsberger. Shout out Forsberger. But yeah, we'll get to that later. 93s, we got Ewan Belgrove and
Hey,
Josh
you missed
Takua.
Kano.
Ewan, going. Oh yeah, Kana. Yeah, I mean, we briefly touched on him before,
Just saying,
but
he's a freak.
he's a monster. Yeah. What did he come overall? Third.
Third.
Third with the probably the most competitive national record, I'd say.
Yeah, his own record from a couple months ago.
I mean, just a lot of potential there as an athlete. I mean, wait until he starts
93.
doing doubles. Jeez.
He
Then
starts
it's
doing
really
singles
over.
in training. It's so dry.
God
It's so
forbid he
unfair.
does singles, bro. But yeah, I mean, whatever he's doing, it's working. So I reckon just keep doing what he's doing. And 800, 800 was there on the day. So yeah, hopefully he'll
Yeah,
put
it
up
was
something.
definitely there. If
Definitely,
he did
definitely.
801, that would have put him as the best male lifter for APA or in Australian history, which he was very capable of doing.
He's very
Just because of
capable.
the format,
Very.
to be honest, he fucking popped off.
Also, I mean, something to note about Kana is he's like insanely humble. Like
Yeah,
he's just not. He doesn't sort of act like the other powerlifters in the room. He's like, I'm like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, hey, bro. Like, feeling
And
strong today? He's
he's
like, oh, we'll see.
yeah.
and he's like
Fucking
not even
awesome.
that old either. He's like 24.
What?
This guy's borderline a
No,
junior.
No
no
way.
way,
God.
bro.
No way. When's he
On
born?
God.
No way.
Someone pull up that power right
Let's.
now.
I'm pulling it up.
So pull up the
I'm
birth
also pulling it up.
certificate. He's like 24, bro.
Yeah, he's 24. What the fuck?
What?
That's what I'm
No
saying. Like
way.
he's first year, he's first
Whoa.
year open.
Bro, he looks older than
He
that.
looks like he has a wife and kids and mortgage.
Holy.
Bro, what?
Hana.
so wow. I'm actually shocked by that.
That's what I'm saying.
He's-
Like, bro, 4 comps in, 24. Like, you know how silly that is?
Right.
Sky's the limit. The only thing that'll stop him is if he gets bored of this fucking boring sport.
He gets bored of winning.
He's like, oh man, this shit sucks, bro. It's too easy to hit a PR.
Yeah, give me a real challenge.
Yeah, bro. He's like, I'm gonna pick up fucking water polo, bro. This shit's too easy, bro. This powerlifting shit.
Bro, the guy does sprinting too. Like, maybe that's keys.
I
You
think
know?
it is. Like, unironically, like having a really wide base just makes you better in the sport. Like, that's, you know, like
Yeah, good old
what,
GPPs.
like, yeah, bro. Like, fucking, I come in. My only fucking sport that I played before this was League of Legends, and my fucking joints are shit, and I'm fucking trash. Like, you know, if I played like an actual sport, I actually did play a bit of cricket, but if I played like a real sport, I'd definitely be looking a lot better at this current position. So, yeah, definitely wide base is open. Like being an athlete, I mean, he knows what hard work is. He's not scared of it, and just yeah,
So true.
awesome. Awesome.
Okay,
All right,
93s.
93s. You and Belgrove, crazy squat. I mean,
Right,
yeah,
the
that's sort of what he
fridge, the
was.
mini fridge.
That's what he was looking for. He hit that 315, moved good, and
Yeah, just
why
missed
did he miss?
320.
Just missed it. Was it just on strength?
It was on
Yeah.
strength, yeah.
I think he got taxed
Yeah.
from 315.
Yeah, I mean, definitely
Yeah,
something to look at for Ewan would be to take some bigger jumps. Like a 5 kilo jump when you're squatting that much is kind of like
yeah. If your
ridiculous.
top end's 320, like your second shouldn't be that close, otherwise you can be
It
tired.
should be 310 for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I think Ewan Belgrove was just sort of a day of having openers that are too heavy. Like
Yeah.
172 bench and then missed 180 twice on strength, and then 270 deadlift and then missed 280 twice on strength. But I think after his squat, I mean, he's kind of like, man, I hate the rest of the list. I want a beer. That's what he was telling me. So shout out Ewan.
Shout out
He's like, man, these
Ewan.
other ones are so boring. It's like, dude, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
I think
enough.
given his
Fair enough.
situation, like he just loves that squad, eh? And I reckon his rationale for opening heavy on the squad is if he misses the first time, he has another chance on the third.
Exactly. True. True.
So the
But
320s is more like a token lift, you know what I mean? Like just chilling.
yeah. One thing I've
If he
noticed
gets it,
about Ewan
like
is
it's fine.
that guy's got crazy lumbar lordosis, bro. Did anyone catch his posture?
I was just gonna
That's like
say
when
he
you're
looks like the minier version of Josh Sakua somehow. Like he's just
no, bro. That's
bro.
not true.
What? He's shorter than him.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, bro. You're actually smoking crack. Let's not.
No
Right.
way. I need to get a replay. Someone put them next to
Let's
each other.
let's pull up SBD Cup. Wait, does
I'm
anyone
s-
is rack heights on the open power on the lifting?
Please. Please. I'm so sure Belgrove is shorter than Takua. Because I could have sworn it.
Ewan's squat rack height is 10. Takua's was 9. So
No way.
yes,
Not the
bro.
squad rack. Not the squad rack.
It's been confirmed.
I'm so
Ewan's
no, dude. There's
taller.
no way you think Ewan Belgrove is shorter than Takua. Like you're actually smoking crack. No disrespect to Takua, love you, man. But
Wait, who was shorter?
Takua.
But also Ewan squats in heels.
But they're both just nuggets. Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Rex.
true. Ewan does squat in heels. I don't even fucking know, bro. If your rack height's lower than like 12,
Yeah.
bro, it's like
Oh yeah,
nah.
12.
I'm rack height 15. Hanging out with these guys, man. It's like daycare. But the kids are all fucking 800 times stronger than you, so you gotta watch out. But yeah, I mean, I know what you mean though. Like he's so
They're
dense
so
that Ewan
dense,
Belgrove
yeah. That's the perfect
and
word.
the gut has come through in the 93s. Like
Homie well
he's
until he
like
filled out the class. I think he told
he's
me he
like
got up
that.
to like 98 or 99 kilos or something. Maybe even
Yes,
in the
Ewan.
100s. He was just
I
enjoying
think
it.
yeah,
Doesn't surprise me at all. He used to make
because
cuts
Yuki
from
was telling me.
99 to 83.
Yeah, Yuki was like, "Hey, bro, why aren't you competing 83, man? You just got fat." And then Ewan's like, "Oh, I just like to drink beer." And it's like,
Fair.
Fair enough.
think about the macros though, like you know,
Yeah. Squat
get
320
those
and
carbs
drink
in.
beer. Not a bad life.
Not a bad life at all. You know what? Like powerlifting, you know, it's doesn't really pay the bills. You know, play the sport how you want. Like if you want to
Yeah.
fucking drink beer and fucking sit heavy,
Squat
do it, bro.
PRs. Squat
Yeah,
records.
Yeah,
How you
and
want
then
to
moving
present it.
into Takua, I mean, still not the day he wanted, I'm sure, but I mean,
Yeah.
still put up 806.5, like first 800 from a 93 in Australia for how long? Like ever, I think, from my 83 from IPF,
I
93,
would
sorry.
I wouldn't even be able to comment on that. I don't know.
I think it's the
Yeah, I don't.
first
93
800
standards.
from a 93 from an Australian IPF lifter. 800, yeah. I remember checking that,
think
which
so.
is, you know, crazy to see. And geez, he had so much more room on the day had things gone his way a bit more.
I need not trolled a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had some nerve problems on his squat, which was why he was missing depth. Um, he missed his depth on his
Really?
third as well, right?
No, he failed
Yeah,
that
No,
in
he just
strength,
got
didn't
stapled. He felt that on strength.
he?
Yeah.
He squatted to depth and then just got folded in half.
I think, yeah, I mean, definitely something about training to standard a little bit harder, but it's tough because he's so jacked that it's actually really like,
Well, I mean, he did it on his second. Like he squatted to depth. Like he's capable. He probably just needs to spend some more time down there. But
yeah,
again,
Yeah.
yeah,
like I don't know. I don't know what his training looks like.
yeah. I
You
believe
sure, mate?
he does his own programming.
To my
Yeah.
knowledge, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does it all himself.
He was
Yeah,
a
and
really
his
heavy
bench had a
taper
lot
as
of
well. Like he
yeah,
did
interesting
100%
taper
of the
strategy.
record on the taper. 4 days
Definitely
out
an
and then no
interesting.
training.
Yeah, I think his taper strategy could use a little bit of work, especially on squat. Like he squatted like 320 as piss in training. Like even granted, it was like a little bit shy of depth potentially, but
Yeah, but it shouldn't.
305 on
You
strength.
shouldn't. Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't
Yeah,
drop that much.
yeah. Bench on the day, he got a bit of a tough call on his second bench, jumping the command. So they said that he jumped his press command because he kind of like it was like start and then he kind of like twitched a little bit. So 2-1 on that one, and he missed it and then smoked 182 right after. So
Yeah, he had like
definitely had room
185
for like
or 187.
185, 190 even.
Yeah, I mean his
Yeah,
deadlift showed up
Yeah.
like crazy though. He pulled
his deadlift
329
was
like
awesome and
ridiculously easy.
super standard as well, super standard,
Yeah, it
which
was
was
great.
good to
It
see.
was
Yeah,
really
his
good.
shit was
So
locked for real.
I hope to see Takua at nationals next year.
Me too.
Him versus
Because
Adam
it'll just make
Jones.
it a lot more. Yeah, him, Adam Jones, Callan, and then even my boy Simon Shahade.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Yeah. Nice,
Shahade's on
bro.
it, bro. He's
Shahade's
fucking
pulling
on it.
380.
You never know with that guy, bro. You never fucking know. Hey, fun
Yeah,
fact
he
about
doesn't
Simon
know.
Shahade: he hasn't had a soft drink since 2016. Shout out Simon Shahade.
Sick.
Why not?
I
He
appreciate that
pulled up
little
a
piece of knowledge.
he pulled up a notes app, and it was like things I've sacrificed sort of thing, and it was like no soft drink, no chips since 2016. Like holy shit,
No
bro.
chips.
That's no chips, bro. That's why he pulls 350 and we don't, man. Fucking munching on chips.
That's
But yeah, that'll
crazy.
be really exciting to see. I mean, looks really good as well. He did great at
Yeah.
his last comp as well.
Yeah, he went like
So
282, benched 170 something, I think, and then pulled 320, something like that.
yeah,
It was a good meet. It
yeah,
was a great meet.
780 something, 780,
Yeah, it
790
was a really
ish.
good meet, yeah.
Good. It was awesome, awesome to see. So 93 is definitely waking up. I mean, especially from last year when fucking they didn't even qualify for
Mm.
Worlds. So
But there was national
good to see.
standard.
Yeah, great to see. Great to see. And then moving on to the 105s. Does
Oh, this
Davey,
is
you
so
want to take
fun.
this one?
Yeah, yeah, I can take this
You were
one.
sort of you were in the mix.
I was in the mix
Yeah,
for
think of
this.
it.
I think the most notable point here is that if Randy just hit a third squat, he probably would have won the whole competition.
Bro, that's
Sure.
what I'm saying, man. Like I went up
Dude.
to him after, I'm like, bro, you hit your third squat, you only need like 337 on deadlifts,
Yeah,
and he's fucking
yeah.
won.
You could have done nothing. But anyway, I don't know why there was a plus 17 kilo jump from second
Yeah,
to
that
third.
was
Like
that was a
crazy.
bit silly.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, who knows? Like, if he took a slightly more conservative squat, one, it would have put him in the position to actually just win. And then, two, he probably would have been a little bit more fresh to potentially even pull
Oh,
like an extra 2.5 or 5 if he needed to.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Anyway, that was the biggest thing to note, I think, in the 105s, is that Randy was right there, able to take the whole comp if he had made his third squat,
Yeah, definitely.
which was sick. So that was really cool to see that Randy was there. Obviously, in the 105s, Hung ended up winning the competition, 9 for 9 day, like freaky strong. What did he do? 310, 185,
310, 185, 351.
Yeah, ridiculous
With
day.
with room, I might add. Like,
Yes, yes.
shout out to Foman and Victor. They
Yeah,
played that
they played it
perfect.
so well. So well.
Perfect. Like, absolutely perfect. Foman with the extra small polo shirt was running the calculations.
Yeah,
Cut the
looking
blood
like
off from
scared.
his limbs. Cut the blood off from his limbs so it goes to his brain. He was running the numbers good.
Yeah, they were looking
That was
very good.
really awesome to see. Hung
think-
just yeah.
Can you confirm this for me? What did Hung actually need to pull on that last deadlift to win? Because he
To
was
win?
pigeonholed into 351 because Randy just pulled 350.5, right? I'm assuming
Yeah.
he didn't actually need 351.
I think if he pulled 350, it would have been enough, or 347 would have been enough.
Yeah, because I'm
Potentially.
thinking that
'Cause
just
he
based on how
beat-
it played out, he probably wouldn't have needed the full 351.
Wait, let me just
Just a guess. I wasn't actually looking at that.
wait.
Even though
Let
I
me
was in the
check.
105 battle.
822.5 divided by. One second.
Good. While you do
Crazy
that,
how
I'm gonna
Hung
keep
started
rambling.
off as like a 93.
He needed
Yeah,
no.
no.
He needed 850, I believe.
Yeah, okay. So it wasn't even that much extra. It was just an extra kilo that he got pigeonholed to by Rand's 350.5.
Yeah.
Oh no, he needed 851 actually. He needed it.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
well,
he-
that actually
yeah.
worked out perfectly. What?
Yeah. Oh, he needed 851 or 850.5.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming they didn't have lot number on Randy, so
Yeah.
I couldn't go back
Yeah.
down.
So if
they
it
had
yeah,
to.
all he needed was 850.5, but I think Randy had lot number. So
Damn,
and
okay,
also
that's actually
what they
really
wanted.
cool.
No, what they wanted to do was they wanted to have like a fake third in so that they got final say anyway. And then because like what if Rand wanted to bump it after Hung? Because Rand realistically could have, I mean
Yeah, could've
potentially I
tried
don't even
to-
know,
Yeah.
or Takua even had more. So yeah, but like 350.5, only an extra 0.5 kilos wasted because of the pigeonhole. I mean that's really nothing.
Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. Actually played out perfectly. But that was
Yeah,
really cool. So
I mean,
Hung
I
popped
was
off,
crunching
perfect
the
day.
maths for that.
Attempt selections played out amazingly. He put, what, 23.5 kilos on the national record, taking it from 822.5 to 846.
20. Yeah, 20. 23 and a half. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So that was
With
like
room
unreal
as
day
well.
from him. He popped off. So I
Yeah,
think it was kind
with
of
room on that
staggered in the
final
105s, where it was kind of like a Hung v Rand, and then as we got towards the back end of the day, it was
Chapman.
kind of like a Tom v Yanni v
Yeah.
Rand. So how it kind of played out was Yanni was ahead of Tom coming into deadlifts, but Tommy had the bigger pull. So after Yanni's second pull, we were kind of looking at, okay, what do we need to pull if Yanni misses? What do we need to pull if Yanni hits? And what's that sort of looking like in relation to our top end? So they took a decent sized jump from Yanni's second to his third, even though I didn't think his second moved that great. Like, I thought they were only going to take like
Nah.
+5. And they didn't. They put in a heap more. So we kind of just put in this number where if Yanni missed, we can pull 327, which is going to beat Yanni. And if Randy misses, then we also beat Rand, because Rand's
yeah, 'cause
was really high. So we were trying to just put ourselves into second place in the 105s.
Yeah,
and
because I was
play
sort of
as high
wondering.
as possible.
Yeah, because that 327 is definitely a big jump, and it would have been good. Would have been good had
Yeah.
he hit that. But it's just I think just the dipping on that third bench just fucked him for the day. An
It
extra
was tough, man. He's still
an extra
pressing,
7.5
it's just-
kilos. An extra 7.5 kilos would have just like made
Right,
the
and
day
we
so
could've just
easy.
pulled like a super clean 325 or something. It
Three-
would have been super easy to lock out, and we
Yeah,
would have it would have been really, really great. We might have even been in the position to try and pull for a different placing. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was how the 105s kind of played out.
Also, big shout out to Yanni putting up 825.
Yeah.
Bruh, his squat was
325.5
ridiculous.
squat as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout
That
out,
was
shout
freaking
out Yanni.
nice.
I mean,
Absurd
not
squat.
quite there on deadlifts yet. I think maybe 312 on the day, 315.
Yeah, I was thinking more like 310, 312.
I was thinking
top end for
310,
the day.
312 for sure. Like Yanni's a particularly explosive lifter as well. So,
Yeah. He's
but
crazy.
yeah, I
The
mean,
way he launches
he's
like 150 in the back is correct for bench.
yeah, I
Just
like that.
throws.
I like watching him. Yeah, but it was awesome to see. Unfortunately, his bench is sort of tanking. Bit of it took a bit of a hit this prep. I think missed out on 200 on a 2.5 jump.
Yeah, I think the overall thing is just that the 105s is just, it was competitive as fuck last year, or rather a couple months ago at Nationals. It's going to be even more insane at
I think
Nationals in February, where we've got more people in the mix, like Hung, for example, and also people are just still progressing. Like Yanni's put a bunch of kilos on his squat.
yeah,
Tommy's deadlift has come up a fair bit. Randy, obviously his deadlift has spiked and exploded. He just went ridiculous.
I think
So like it's everyone's still progressing, everyone's still pushing each other. The 105 class is just unreal.
yeah, I think Rand. I mean, I don't know if you guys see it, but I think the demon of Sam Forsberg haunts his nightmares before he goes out and pulls. Like he gets really, he's like never, and he just comes out and smokes 350.5.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But
Cool.
yeah, also shout out to Rand for trying to pump fake with the 120 class shit. That was fucking silly. I think. Did
Bro,
I
that
hear
was
that he also
hilarious. That
tricked
was
his own?
hilarious.
He also tricked his own nutritionist as well, right? I think I heard that he was sending
His
photos of
nutritionist is his
himself.
wife.
His missus.
Yeah, but
is his-
I think he was saying he was like standing on a scale holding a bag of rice and took photos to send.
Oh, he sent that to Tommy Chaplin.
Oh,
He was holding like a 7 kilo dumbbell in one hand, and then took a photo of his scale of him weighing like 115 or 117 or something.
absolutely
Just
the
to troll.
funniest shit ever. And then like Tom's like, I don't give a fuck, man. Like,
Yeah, Tommy, the whole prep was like, there's no way that guy's going 120. He wants to out total, what's his name? The guy who did A30 as a 105. I forget his name. He wanted that total so bad, and Tommy was like, nah, there's no way this guy goes up without having done that. And I think if he was going to go up, it wouldn't be now, because Hung just beat him, like another 105 just beat him, and he probably just wants to stamp it and be like, I need to beat these guys before I even think about going up to 120.
yeah, I mean, geez, Rand is definitely he's almost like a titan of the class, where it's like if you can beat him, you've made it past. Like that's how to win 105s. You got to make it past Rand. He's like gatekeeper,
Final boss.
final boss. Like actually, yeah. And it's just, I'm sure he's now just so fired up now that he's been beaten by two deadlift fucking goblin demons like in a row. He's just like, fuck this fucking stupid shit, man. I mean, his pull is crazy. Like 350.5 out of Rand is
also really good.
Yeah.
He's also a
ridiculous.
demon himself.
I think he's just in this position where now he's like, you know what? No one's gonna fucking out deadlift me ever again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull like 360, 370.
Yeah.
But that was definitely the best weight class of the day. For the men's, the 105s.
Yeah, that was really cool.
And I think it's gonna be the best weight class at nationals for sure. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
You still got a lot of people from
Super.
USAPL that need to join as well, or haven't.
Yep.
I got a boy
bro,
named
the
Tom Glover.
105s in USAPL is like the only cracked class, like low-key. Like,
Yeah.
bigger boys in the
really
USAPL,
good,
like
bro.
they go fucking
They're good.
ridiculous, bro.
They're good.
They're
Like,
really
look at
good.
Hung. Like,
Hung, and then
those
like
boys
everyone
are
on the, yeah, all the big boys in USAPL kind of go crazy. They do go
Yeah.
crazy. And then also Anthony Hill for the
Yeah, that
junior.
guy's a freak.
Got to watch out. That's the name to watch out for.
Yeah.
120s.
120.
Big butt man. Big butter. Big butter dog. Dog with
That
the
was
butter.
that was my favorite performance of the day, I think.
That was awesome. That was awesome. It was
Yeah,
just him
that was
versus
so
him.
good. Yeah, it was the
Perfect cap off of the day. 800-pound pull. Got the record back off of Tonganator. Yeah, he just looked like he had a blast that day. You know,
Dude,
him
it was
and
just
Chaplin.
It was a perfect day, man. Like, it was so good. No stress, no pressure. Just go out, make lifts, chill.
Have fun,
and
bro.
then it lined up that he got to pull 800 pounds, and the fact that he pulled 363, that little 0.5, chipped the total record by 0.5. Like, it was just picture
He's
perfect.
getting a little $300. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Oh, it
by
was so
himself.
good. And the
Yeah, it was.
hype, like, to end the whole comp on the 800-pound pull with everyone having finished, and now
And the
everyone's
pop
just
off.
getting
And the
behind
pop
it.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that was
the
actually
yelling was
the
so
best
crazy.
thing about the SBD Cup was like when the men's finished and everyone who did their last deadlift, they got to the side and they were just all together like yelling at the next person to come
Yeah,
out.
like, you're just
That
giving
was
each other
really
up.
just the best thing I've ever seen. Like, James finished his last pull. He came to the side. He just started yelling at everyone. And then Emilio came in. And then just everyone came in and just started yelling at the next guy to deadlift. It was
Yeah, it
really,
was
really
so
awesome to
fun.
see. It
It was
was
so
so
good.
sick. So sick.
I was
The
in the
final three
crowd and I
pulls were
was
just
just
like some of the
yelling for
best shits I've ever seen. And, bro,
Yeah,
fucking
Randy, then Hung, then Sam,
Ran
like
Hung
back
and
to
then
back to
Buddy
back.
back to
Yeah.
back. Oh, and then, bro, Butterworth's pop off was so fucking good, bro.
Dude, it was
Put that
so
shit down,
sick.
pointed at the white lights,
Yeah.
slapped the flip. Oh, bro. I
It
got a
was
bit of
so good.
Butterworth blood all over me, though, after that. He tore a callus and he was fucking dapping me up. But,
Yeah. No, don't worry. It's gonna translate. Your pull's gonna go
yeah,
crazy.
hopefully, bro. Hopefully, maybe David can remember that I'm competing. It'll be good enough, bro. Maybe one day.
One day, maybe.
Fuck
maybe
this
next
fucking
week.
David guy, is that fucking. Yeah,
That's
maybe
so
next
funny.
week, bro. Maybe he'll see me weigh and. Oh, are you coaching? Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, bro.
All
But
right.
yeah. Wrap it up. Closing thoughts on the comp. I mean, I think one thing that would have been really awesome is if the winner gets like a custom SBD shirt. I think
100%.
like
No, that's
if you just
so
get a
cool.
shirt that
That'd be
says winner
awesome.
on it, SBD Cup 2024 champion.
Yeah, that would
Cool.
have been
People like
sick.
SBD
I would
merch,
wear
bro.
that
People go crazy
everywhere.
for it. Yeah, and like
It's a
that's like
one
a
of
bit of a
one.
grail. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
think one for the women, one for the men. I think that would be awesome. Like get a custom shirt in after. You got to figure out who wins it first, but I think that would have been really awesome to see. Just like, the prize money's great, the cup is great, but if you get a shirt that you can wear in comp as well, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
I was talking to Alex. I think I heard Alex talking or like whispering rumors about potentially making it top 5 winners next year. So how
yeah,
top ten at Sheffield will get prize money. It'll be like top 5, so like extend it a bit more. Something that
yeah,
I wanted to just quickly raise. I'm not sure if this will change, but I didn't like the fact that if two people got the same percentage to 2 decimal places, whoever did it first wins. I didn't
yeah,
really like that. I just said, like, I was talking to Potts about this because he raised the exact same thing, was extend the decimal place out to infinite number and see who actually did more rather than just relegating it to whoever pulled it first, because it's likely going to be the lightweight lifter, the person who went
Yeah,
first. And
100%.
that just like it's an unfair advantage of this class gets the upper hand now in these tight situations rather than just doing it to the furthest decimal place. And if you have the thing where you do 10 decimal places and it's still the exact same number, then just do it on lot. Like, do it on lot.
Yeah, on that number.
Then it's not just lightweight to win. It goes back to like a normal competition. Run it to 10, 20 decimal places. If it's the exact same, run a lot number, then it's like, GG, call it a day there. Because I
yeah.
think
Yeah, you should
that
do that
that kind
number.
of matters a fair bit. It's going to be rare that it happens, but I think in the situation it does. I think that should be the rule there.
I agree.
Especially when
I
these
agree.
records will be so tightly contested. Like it won't be as like
Correct.
we
It's
probably
the
won't see
margin.
another
Yeah.
8%.
Yes, we're going to be
Yeah.
chipping
Oh,
into like
just
100.5, 101, 101. Like, it's going to be
yeah.
really
Like
small, so it's going to be
definitely
more likely that people total the same.
for sure. Like moving forward, I just think there's no way we're going to be getting anything above like 105% of the record. Like it's gonna look like 100.3526 is the winner. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
So especially in the bigger weight classes, like it's just
Yeah.
definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely think that it should be just on lot number.
So these lighter female weight classes, like it's gonna be very incremental
Yeah.
in terms of the gains. You guys got any predictions on which weight class will potentially win next year? Let's start off with the women's.
76,
I think
76, 47.
76, yeah, 76, 47. I think 63 as well.
Yeah, true,
If you see
true.
Shay, just
Yeah,
say,
bro.
hey, I'm gonna break my record.
And Abby Wallace is going to be in the mix now as well at Nationals. I'm not sure
I
if you
don't
guys
know
know
who
who
that
she
is, but
is.
that sounds. No, she's from USA.
Bro, no, she's from Tasmania.
Oh,
Very, very strong 63. Very hyped to see her do Nats. So she's qualified already for APA Nats. I'll pull up her open powerlifting like really quick because she, from memory, I think she went 500 dots or close to it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So as a 63, bro, she weighed in at 61.6. She totaled 455. She went 495
Ooh,
dots.
nice.
So
That's
it went
six.
170, 105, 180. And she
Nice.
was, I think she had a back injury doing that as well. So, like, she's cracked. She's going to be someone that I think pushes Shay a little bit. And she'll be someone that's probably in contention to get an invite if progression ends up being good. So, she's, like, someone to look out for, I think, if you haven't, you know.
Yeah. Also, something to note is you got to wait for nationals to be done and dusted before you can sort of make predictions because people can just push the record there.
Yeah, we don't know
You know
who's
what I
going to come
mean?
out of the woodwork.
But I do think Vicky sort of has the best chance next year because she's like, she controls the record. The record is hers to
yeah.
control.
Yeah, she can do
Like,
what everyone does at Worlds and just come out, like, not even do her third deadlift if she's already won. Just don't even push the
yeah,
record. Just
yeah,
chill.
exactly. Just
It
keep
makes
keep it.
nationals really boring for her though, because she can't extend the record because, you know, why would she?
Yeah.
But in saying
Yeah.
that, she'll probably end up extending it at Worlds anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
She
she
should
won't
just,
extend
definitely.
it
like,
at Nats. She'll just extend it at
try.
Worlds.
She should try hard, but then just miss some commands.
Just have a bit of fun. Yeah, yeah,
Just so it
yeah.
doesn't count.
Get it like
Yeah, so she gets reds on it, but no, she
yeah.
can do it.
Just
She
throw
just
the bar
squats like
down after the last.
150 and just dump it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like just
I
wreck
think
it straight away.
next year for men's, 93's got a lot of room to be pushed.
Yeah.
Like
93 still do have
I
806.
agree.
room.
Yep, 93's
think-
have heaps of room. Dude, when we
806.
see a 59,
Dijon Mustard.
Dijon Mustard.
Get in here, man.
Leon.
Bro, we know this guy can do 600.
You reckon
Yeah.
anyone from
Bring back the
66?
Commonwealth performance.
Anyone from 66?
Chris Yip!
Chris Yip!
Bro, Chris Yip.
He is drop down. He is drop down.
Yippington.
Yippee. Chris Yippee.
Bro, he's taking it. That's actually that's my pick. That's my horse.
That's your horse, the dark horse.
That's my dark horse powerlifter.
Dark horse powerlifting, Chris Yip.
Bro,
What a guy, bro. Pull up the
Still think
Morse code translator.
120 still has some room.
Yep,
I reckon,
yep, I
like-
think Josh,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Josh and Sam
yeah.
can push it a fair bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh and Sam can still push it. Like Josh is developing
Oh, and,
very true.
Oh, WA guy. Is it Sam or Chris?
I don't know.
Oh,
Sorry.
dude, the guy who loaded 335 on squat at Night of Champions.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, he should.
Dude, Chris, I think it's Chris.
You need some more WA people in this comp, by the way.
Yeah. Oh well, they had Night of Champions, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, this is killing me.
It's gonna
What's
be
his
hard
name?
scheduling Night
Sam-
of
Sam
Champions.
No, that's not him.
Bro, that's gonna kill me. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name, and I'm being very disrespectful. I should know exactly who this guy is. It is. I'm forgetting this. Taj Smith. Where is he?
Let me pull it up. Was it Power Mania?
Yeah.
Is it Paramedic or Night of Champions? Are they two different meets?
I think it was Power Mania.
No, it's not. I'm looking right now, bro. You're talking about a ghost, bro. I think you
Nah,
dreamt.
why is he not in here?
I think
Yeah,
you dreamt him up, man.
No, I didn't. There's no way. There's
You actually
absolutely no way.
You dreamt of him. You dreamt of him. I can't find this guy, man. I'm
Something
looking at
Walker?
both.
Nah. Cody.
Cody Walker,
No, Cody.
NRL
something-
player.
Cody Wilkes. Found him. Cody Wilkes. Found him.
What does he do?
So at Night of Champions, he went 5 for 9, and he totaled 832.
Shit. At 120?
Yeah, 120. So he failed 335 on squat. He missed 192 on bench, and he missed 352 on deadlift.
Mm.
It's all these perf people are freaking strong.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, I can't believe I took that long to figure that out. But yeah, he's also in contention for the 120. So at Nationals, 9 for 9 day from him, he's looking dangerous. He'll be deadly.
That's correct. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think 83s is going to get pushed too hard at Nationals and Worlds for it to be super competitive. 105s is just keeps getting better and better. At Nationals, that record's going to have no choice but to get pushed. So
Yeah, correct.
they will, yeah.
And
Either
then
push or lose.
yeah, I think 93s.
Yeah, I think
Room.
66, 93, and 120 is probably a decent shout for.
I mean, 59 if someone can stay at that weight class.
International standard.
Yeah, tell Chris Yip to go down to 59.
Yeah.
Bro, hell no, bro. He's actually gonna fucking come in as a skeleton, bro. He doesn't speak enough. He doesn't speak much as it is, bro. He's gonna have no saliva in his mouth.
Yeah, it's GG.
At 59, bro, you're crazy.
Yeah, for real.
That's a tough weight class to sit at, man. Like,
Yeah, you have to be really smart.
every one in 59s is so dick skin shredded. It just looks like torture. Like, none of them get to get fat like Raz.
They always look like they're 1 week out from a bodybuilding show, even in the off season.
Legit, bro. Legit, bro. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. But yeah. Yeah, I think if we do get some 59 action, that's a record that can get. That's like one of the last ones for the men that can get really bumped. Because it's at 565 right now.
Yeah.
Any ideas on the meets as well? Personally, I want to see the meet be held in like a venue. That would
Yeah, I
be
think
really
external
cool.
venue would be really cool. But in saying that, it's like that's a lot of money.
At the
Especially-
same time, it
especially
is like,
Sydney.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it is sort of city strength comp at the end of the day. So,
Yeah,
I
they
think,
got that
like, what
SBD
they were
one
doing
on
it.
the other side.
Yeah, true. But I would want more money for the lifters rather than the venue.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree. Make it top 5 and then give more money out to the lifters. I'd prefer that. It would just be open up that marquee so that more spectators can like
Yeah.
just keep shoving back.
Definitely.
even
Just
have a
get the
grandstand.
try to like, yeah,
I'd say it would have been sick. So there's like elevated seating, so you can see over.
yeah, that would have been good. Yeah, just like a little
Yeah.
bit more room, if possible. Try to like set it up so the lifters more spectators can get in there. But it was pretty good. Like super well run. I can imagine that would have been a lot of stress to organize. So shout out City Strength.
They had to organize drug testing and stuff as well. Like it was.
Yeah,
a lot.
shout out the
It was-
drug testing. That was a good play. I like that. I like that.
Logistical nightmare, dude. For real.
Because I can imagine that would have been like a good double play there. You get the USAPL people in, and then you're like, hey, we drug
Pee in
test,
this
bro.
cup. Yeah,
Hey, pee in this cup, bro. Tell us what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was good to see. I do love to see drug testing. It makes me
Yeah.
happy.
Me too.
You know, just like put the fear of God in people who would even think to cheat, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I mean, if you're cheating and you don't even win, bro, it's
But that's turbo troll.
like, bro, you're trolling, bro. If you
Heavy.
don't total enough to get drug tested and you're on gear, bro, you're actually so ass, bro. You're so ass, bro. Pick up something else, bro. Go join the old APU, do some kettlebell shit, man. Fucking suck, bro. You're shit. You're actually shit. But yeah, well run. Awesome day.
Yeah.
Lot of scenes.
Good comp.
Awesome to
Keen
see.
finance. Let's run it.
Keen for
Next
now.
year.
Keen
Alright,
for now.
thank you, boys. I appreciate
No problem.
the review show from Dave and Hugo. Again, you can find the socials and where you can find them in the description below. But we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. See you guys.